Hello guys, welcome again to the World of Life. Today we are also going to continue on adaptation of animals on water. Okay, so um, we have some fishes, some whales, dolphins, and also other organisms that live in water. We are going to talk about their adaptive features. So first of all, let us talk about their osmoregulatory properties. Animals that live in water always experience constant inflow of water into their body cells. Okay, so there is a good tendency of them to regulate the water that enters into their body cells. So, what adaptation in water is divided into two. We have soft water adaptation and fresh water adaptation. So, in soft and fresh water adaptation, the process of adaptation is absolutely different. Okay, now if you come into freshwater adaptation, in freshwater adaptation, organisms experience constant inflow of water into their bloodstream. Okay, for instance, when they stay water flow into their bloodstream through the process of osmosis because their body is actually a hypotonic solution because it is constituted of nutrients and organelles, and those things has a level of concentration regarding to their environment. Okay, for instance, now if you open the cells of the fish and check it, you will now figure out that there is actually some dissolve of chemical substances. Okay, so that is actually the reason why their body is very concentrated to regard to the environment. Now the question is, how are they able to regulate their body or their cells, okay, regarding the concentration of the water? So we are also going to discuss about that. And again, in the saltwater adaptation, there is actually constant of water loss because the salt water is very concentrated to regard to the cells of that fish or that marine organism. So they will now experience constant loss of water. Okay, so what that does is simple. Now, since there is actually constant loss of water, or organism or marine organism living in this habitat drink a lot of water. Okay, they take a lot of water. When they take a lot of water, it will now help to balance it because the more they drink the salt water, the more the concentration of their body cells rises. And as the concentration rises, there is balancing. We call it osmoregulation. Okay, so there is a balancing. Now, when that balancing is done, there is no either a flow of water or actually outflow of water. Okay, so that is how they will be able to survive, and that is in reverse to the salt water. Okay, so as there is actually constant inflow of water, the organism does not actually take water, they rather take in food. Okay, that will be able to uh, increase the adaptation of those organisms living there. And also we talk about their eye that enable them to see in water, because if a human being dive into water, you'll find out that your vision will be blurry. The reason why your vision is blurry is because of your eye is not adaptable to this kind of environment. Your eye is adaptable to a media of lesser density like air. You can see through air, but you cannot actually see through water. And air you can see is air, not air in motion like the wind, because as you move in higher speed, like I explained in the video yesterday, you will not actually see well also. Okay, so organisms that live in water has a larger iris and pupil. Okay, that is why if you look into the eye of a fish, you will now see that the eye is large and the pupil is very wide. So the pupil being wide helps the fish to see clearer in water. Okay, so we are going to pick one after the other and movement as well. Fishes has fins. They have dorsal fins, they have lateral fins, and they have tail fin. Okay. Now the lateral and dorsal fin also helps them to move in water and also to detect sound wave in water, thereby making them aware of any movement in water so that they can be able to run away from predator or chase after their prey. Okay, so we will be able to take this one after the other daily. So do follow me if you're not actually following me before, share it with your friends as well who will be interested to learn, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section. I will be reading it by myself. See you in the next video.